So we have some of these frozen vegetable spring rolls, which I quite like, and this 24-piece Indian snack selection. I think I've tried these before from Aldi. So yeah, 8 onion bhajis, 8 pakoras, and 8 samosas. It's fairly small, some of the items, but yeah, all the items fairly small, but still. Price, it wasn't on my most recent receipt, but I can fetch the price. Aldi seems to be behaving better lately when it comes to prices, so let's hope we can find it. Can I find it just by putting in the number 24? Oh, it's found items. 28 matching results. Imagine if there were 24 matching results. Here we go. Bilash, yep, that's the brand Bilash. The Taste of India. 189 for 384 grams. So just a little under £2. Yeah, each item may not be incredibly filling, but you can mix things up. So I've got 3 of the vegetable spring rolls, and then I think 4. No, 2 pakoras maybe. 2 pakoras, 3 bhajis, and 3 samosas, something like that. So yeah, they're not incredibly big, but you can mix things up. And so while that cools down a little, I tried this Mayomust in the previous video. It's an improvement over mustard for me because I'm not a fan of mustard. It just has a peculiar kind of strength which I'm not really keen on. I don't know, just tastes a bit mustardy. So this was a nice improvement. So I am a fan of mayonnaise. I like this Dragon Ball fusion of the two. I am no longer Kakarot or Vegeta. I am Vegito. I am neither mayonnaise nor mustard. I am Mayomust. But the new one to try, Mayoracha. So was that on yesterday's receipt? I believe it was. Yes, a $2.49. So not incredibly cheap, but even standard salad cream and such can be quite expensive. So Heinz, tried and tested brand. Well, they deliver with this Mayoracha. So I've tried. I have tried sriracha sauce. I think that was too hot for me. I think that was the takeaway. That's my limit, or a little before. But yeah, so again, there's the fuse with mayonnaise. This will be interesting. How intense will this heat be still? I'm really curious. The colour is quite nice, isn't it? The colour's nice. So let's see what we've got. So I'm going to start with the vegetable spring rolls. I ate them a week or so ago. So I'm used to the flavour. I'm not going to be too distracted. Let's try the Mayoracha on one of them, and I think it needs to cool down a bit more still. But oh no, you're behaving. Not squirting too badly. Ah, hot. Well, I think I can smell a little heat. Yeah, I think that's always a warning sign. You can already smell it. The actual temperature of the food is too hot still. So we're just going to wait for it to cool down. So while it cools down, I'm going to take this opportunity to stare awkwardly at you. Okay, now let's start seeing if it's cooled down enough. So yeah, these are frozen spring rolls, and I have to say, 6 for, I don't know, probably £1.50 or something, I cannot remember. But they are quite succulent, I have to say. So if you're looking for a quick way to get some vegetables and stuff, they're not too bad for what they are, I have to say. It would be fun to make my own sometime. Well, I did make my own spring rolls of a kind of that kit I purchased from Aldi, and I will upload that video as soon as possible. Okay, so we have just a little here, but actually that's probably good because the temperature of the food is still hot, and this sauce may be quite hot. So we'll start with this. Yeah, I think I'm getting some heat, not just due to the temperature of the food. I think I'm getting a familiar sriracha-esque taste. Okay, now let's try and get, as there's quite a bit on some pastry. I'm trying to, come to me. Every Oh, it's coming off, save for the part which actually wants to come off there. Ha ha! Hot. Okay. So that cool down a bit. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that didn't taste too hot. Let's try. Be ready. Am I brave? Oh, okay. Red alert. Go to red alert. Okay. Bearable, just about bearable. And there was quite a lot, as you saw. So, if you use considerably less, probably it will be even more bearable. It reminds me of a chili sauce I think my father used to have. I cannot remember what it was called. And I remember once, I'm sure it happened more than once, but there was one fateful day I bought too much on. And yeah, I was exerting incredible restraint, not screaming. And yeah, I forgotten what it was called. It was in a glass tub. I'll have to ask my father. But there's that, and it wasn't a sriracha sauce though. It was some chili, or Tabasco. That was it. It was Tabasco sauce. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm sure it's Tabasco. This is remind me of no Tabasco's in a little bottle, isn't it? I'm thinking of something larger. Anyway, there's this chili sauce you can often find. Losing my voice in supermarkets. Yeah, this reminds me of it. There's this silent, gentle yet ferocious heat, if that makes sense. It's you can feel how compact it is. There's hardly any this liquid in your mouth, yet it packs a punch. It just slips in, delivers its knockout blow. It's like that chili sauce my parents had at their house. That just a little was enough to anybody who had more than a little. I don't know how they managed it. Maybe I was just a lightweight. But yes, I'm not really getting much of a mayonnaise reference. As you'd imagine, you're thinking, I mean, how can mayonnaise compete against the ferociousness? It's a very background reference, I suppose, the mayonnaise. We have sunflower oil, water, spirit vinegar, bell pepper, tomato puree, water, sugar, Scotch bonnet puree. Oh, that explains a lot as well. Salt, acid, acetic acid, garlic, spirit vinegar again, salt, onion, sugar, corn flour, salt, modified corn flour, color, carotenes, paprika extract, antioxidants, calcium disodium, EDTA. After opening, refrigerate. 400 milliliters, so for £2.49. So yeah, be warned, as you can imagine, this had a bit of heat. Okay, I really need to put some more on because I've actually used it all up already. Let's try, that's supposed to got a bit brown. We'll come back to it. Oh, that one's a bit brown as well. Okay, we'll try this fella here. Let's see what you can do. First off, that Indian snack was very nice, and I think it itself packs a bit of a kick, a more gentle kick, of course. But you know what? I'm coping much better than I thought because there definitely is heat, but it's bearable. It's maybe the mayonnaise reference is doing something, but it's got a Scotch bonnet in it. They're pretty lethal ones. I mean, obviously it's surrounded by other ingredients, diluted, whatnot, but still. And thus far, there's no, I did just drink some milkshake more because I was getting dry and so I still remember to finish it off. I'm not gasping for water, so okay, let's try some more. Let's proceed cautiously. Let's try this fella here. I'm coping better than I thought, considering how the first couple of experiences were. And then the heat builds up. Again, that's from the Indian snack. Some of the heat, not all foods, of course, but it doesn't seem to be lingering too much. There's something attacking my tongue, but it's bearable. Actually, I could grow to like this potentially. In moderation, maybe I should try it on some roast potatoes. But that's interesting. I want to try more of the Mayomust. Oops, almost dropped it. You must not drop it because I only tried this once, I do believe, and it was over a week ago already, I think. So I'd like to try this again on the spring roll. To smell the spring roll more than the sauce. That isn't bad. The spring roll with disguised a bit of the flavour, and it's definitely a calmer flavour, of course. You know what? Yeah, both are not too bad, I think. As I said at the outset, I cannot handle incredible heat how some people can. I definitely have adapted because growing up I never had much heat, so I've definitely I can there are things I can stomach that I definitely would not have been able to before. So I definitely have some gentle immunity or adaptability, but I am fully cognizant that there are things like wasabi as well, which is a altogether different kind of heat. Um, but even that in moderation isn't too bad. Um, yeah, there are people who can handle much more than I can, I'm sure. So I guess I'm in the middle. I can handle heat, but I'm not going to be stuffing chilies down my very hot chilies anyway down my throat necessarily. But yeah, I like the again. I like the creativity. I'm always attracted to creativity. I like the different colors. I like the Dragon Ball fusions. I like the idea. It's a neat idea. I give Heinz some points for creativity. £2.49. Presumably they both cost the same. Maybe I have to get them cheaper elsewhere. I don't know. Um, yeah, the Mayomust mold, the flavour, both quite nice actually. Um, there's something endearing. I don't know if it's the mayonnaise tempering its spirit a little bit in a good way, not holding it back, but complementing it. Um, yeah, they're interesting. They're giving me food for thought in more ways than one. They're giving me ideas of what I could cook and then use them on. Interesting ideas.